Esther Rolle was an American actress whose talent, warmth, and grace on the screen captivated audiences for decades. With her breakthrough role in the groundbreaking sitcom Maude and her unforgettable turn as Florida Evans on the beloved series Good Times, Rolle became one of the most recognizable and beloved actresses of her time. But behind the scenes, Rolle's life was marked by struggle and tragedy. From her battles with racism and sexism to her struggles with diabetes and personal loss, Esther Rolle's life was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In this piece, we will explore the life, career, and sad ending of this remarkable woman, whose legacy continues to inspire and touch the hearts of fans around the world. Esther Rolle was born on November 8, 1920, in Alabama, Florida. She was the 10th of 18 siblings in a family with a remarkable story. Her father was a vegetable farmer who had a special talent for storytelling. He would often entertain his children with his captivating tales, and this inspired Esther and her older brothers and sisters to form their drama troupe. As a teenager, Esther joined her two older sisters in New York City, where they were aspiring actresses. However, Esther had dreams of becoming a writer. Her sister Estelle Evans would later appear in the film To Kill a Mockingbird, while Rosanna Carter appeared as a judge in She-Devil. Esther's writing teacher recognized her talent for acting and suggested that she take drama classes to develop her skills. Esther took this advice to heart and began to focus on acting, studying at the Yale School of Drama and the Actors Studio in New York City. In the 1940s, Esther Rolle found her footing as a dancer with the Asadata de Fora dance troupe. For the next 12 years, she honed her craft and became a respected performer in the dance world. Later, she joined the Calypso Carousel, where she continued to showcase her talents. In 1955, Esther settled down and got married. Her husband was a presser at a dry cleaner, and Esther happily embraced her new role as a homemaker. Her enthusiasm for cooking was evident, and her husband enjoyed many delicious meals as a result. However, the marriage only lasted 5 years, and Esther found herself single once again. But during this time, something unexpected happened. Esther gained weight. Her previously lean dancer's frame had transformed, and she found that her new body type helped her gain work in the entertainment industry. As Esther later explained, the image of a black woman was always a fat black woman. This unfortunate stereotype worked in her favor, and Esther found that her larger size opened up more opportunities for her as an actress. As a founding member of the Negro Theater Ensemble, Esther Rolle established herself as a talented and dedicated performer. Her hard work paid off, and she soon found herself appearing in several Broadway productions, including the critically acclaimed Blues. But it was in 1972 that Esther landed the role that would make her a household name. Producers for a new Columbia Broadcasting System sitcom, created by Norman Lear of All in the Family fame, were looking for someone to play the part of an African-American maid in a liberal white household. They needed someone who could embody the warmth and resilience of a woman who had seen and experienced a great deal in her life. Esther Rolle was the perfect fit. She won the role of Florida Evans on Maude, a character who quickly became a fan favorite. As the fictional cousin of Archie Bunker from All in the Family, Florida was a grounding force amid the show's often outrageous humor. Esther's portrayal of the character was nuanced and heartfelt, and viewers quickly fell in love with her. Her character often engaged in witty exchanges with the liberal but sometimes clueless members of the household. Her portrayal of Florida Evans proved to be so popular that producers decided to create another show centered around her character. Good Times premiered in 1974 and made history as the first African-American sitcom. It quickly became a hit, and Rolle's character became an icon in the black community. However, as the show progressed, Rolle became increasingly concerned about the way young black men was portrayed on the show. She felt that the show's producers were promoting negative stereotypes and that her character was being degraded. In 1977, after the end of the season, Rolle left the show and voiced her concerns to the producers, telling them that she did not agree to do a clown show. In an interview with People magazine in 1990, Rolle spoke about her struggle with the producers and her conviction to stand up for what she believed in. Her departure followed that of John Amos, who played her on-screen husband the previous year. However, Rolle made a return for the 1978-1979 season before moving on to other projects. One such project was her supporting role in the television special The Summer of My German Soldier, which earned her an Emmy Award for her performance. Rolle also took on stage roles in Washington and Mrs. Horrocks and a revival of A Raisin in the Sun. In 1989, Rolle appeared in the film version of Driving Miss Daisy, playing the housekeeper Adela opposite Morgan Freeman and Jessica Tandy. Despite her earlier misgivings about portraying African American maids, Rolle did not have any issues with the role and delivered a memorable performance. In 1990, Rolle was in a car accident in Nevada that left her with serious injuries. However, she quickly recovered and resumed her active involvement in charitable reform activities. Her work with women's rights issues and urban education earned her several prestigious awards, including an NAACP Leadership Award and a Human Rights Award from the American Federation of Teachers. Throughout her career, Rolle made guest appearances on numerous television shows. In an episode of The Incredible Hulk called Behind the Wheel, she played a taxicab business owner. In the 1990s, she even surprised her Maude co-star B. Arthur on RuPaul's Video Hits 1 talk show. The two actresses embraced warmly, having not seen each other in years. Rolle also appeared in a series of psychic hotline television commercials in the 1990s, where her famous line was, "Tell them Esther sent you." Esther Rolle continued her acting career in the 1990s, playing roles in television movies, miniseries, and major films. She appeared in small roles in House of Cards 1993, How to Make an American Quilt 1995, and My Fellow Americans 1996, before landing the significant role of Sarah in the critically acclaimed 1997 movie Rosewood. Unfortunately, Rolle passed away on November 17, 1998 in Culver City, California, due to complications from diabetes, just 9 days after her 78th birthday. She was a devout member of the African Methodist Episcopal Church and requested that her funeral be held at the Bethel African Methodist Episcopal Church. She was laid to rest in Westview Community Cemetery in Pompano Beach, Florida, a burial ground established in 1952 for the black community during a time when the laws and customs of Florida did not allow white and black people to be buried in the same cemetery. With her impressive acting legacy and commitment to social justice causes, Esther Rolle will always be remembered as a trailblazing figure in the entertainment industry. Goodbye and rest in peace, Esther Rolle.